Hi, everyone. It has been a very busy week and a half inside. We had some friends over, so I had to do a lot of house cleaning. And then I had to take a short trip to Maryland, so I had to get some plants organized so that my husband could take care of them as easily as possible. But I did get some stuff done outside. Let me show you a little bit of that. This is the garlic bed. And the garlic, I think we have pretty much 100%. I see one W1 here that might not make it. Um, but yeah, I think they're all coming up. They should be due in time for July. But the rest of this is winter rye cover crop. And I just have this little section left to uproot. And this was a very digging up method because you really have to terminate the stem roots or they'll keep growing back. It is a grass and they're very hardy. So you really have to kill it. I will be covering this up with a plastic just to speed up the decomposition of the grass. And up here, I do see my cover crop seeds coming up. Some little sprouts here and there. There's area that's thickly sown. I'm mostly proud of this area, which is right by our door. And it was just, raised bed. But now I put a little bit of a border around it just to make it more tidy looking. And I cleaned up the weeds and raked it up and added some peat moss where I felt like it was sinking. So the yarrow is coming back. And I threw some radish seed at the other end, mainly for the chickens, but we'll eat it for salads or something. Yes, so this. So this little interestingness. This was me saving rutabaga roots or tubers in a container, in a bin, in the garage where it gets pretty cold. And then I forgot about it. And then I opened it 2 weeks ago, I guess, or no, less than that. And there's a plant growing out of it. So it was all pretty, anemic. But now it's been in the sun, getting acclimated to that, and it's growing back greens. I don't know what to do with this. I'll probably feed it to the chickens. I haven't dug it all up or anything. But that is what came of my rutabaga storage. It grew roots, and now there's one plant. There's two plants at least in here, and a whole bunch of other tubers down there. I have spent many nights trying to get this done last minute to up pot my tomatoes and peppers. And thankfully, they've greened up. They were looking very anemically purple there for a bit, which is a phosphorus deficiency, I believe. They're looking well. This is the snaps, celosia, and the later peppers and chamomile. There's more tomatoes down there. And where are the peppers? The peppers and eggplants are up here. And the cherry tomatoes. I actually ran out of these cups, which I thought was impossible. I had so many saved up. But I guess I need to save more. So this week is looking all right weather-wise. So I really want to get some of these in the ground and up pot some other ones that need to be up potted. They are overdue. And then the chamomile and winter stone jugs are also coming up. But the lavender is not so much. I don't know if that one's lavender or a weed. But I don't see too much. Oh, that's rhubarb. I got at least one from the 4 seeds that were left. That's good. What's this one? Oops. This is a asparagus. Doesn't look like asparagus. So not much activity on the jugs other than the chamomile. The lavenders have not come up at all yet. Well, it's a beautiful day. I hope to get a lot accomplished today. Please like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. And I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye. Well, like with anything else, there's a variety of ways to terminate winter rye. And I watched and I mulled and I stressed over which method was going to be best for me. At the end of the day, it's a small enough area, and I didn't feel like I had enough time to do the other methods, which was the crimping or solarization, which is partially what this is. Tilling was out of the question because I didn't want to destroy too much of the biome in the soil. So this is the most effective way for me. There is a healthy population of worms in here. I managed not to kill too many of them. And also, if I didn't do this, if I just solarized, I guess, then I wouldn't have gotten the few grubs, the bad grubs, that are in the soil. So we were able to squish those good. I guess I could have given them to the chickens, but the kids enjoy squishing them. So I gave them to the kids. Yeah, so I'm really happy with the soil so far. Now I just got to get a tarp to cover the rest of this area so that I have about 2 months. It's warm right now for early April. I don't know if that's going to hold. So we may be able to plant stuff sooner than later. But if not, I have a good 2 months to get this rye to compost and return itself to the soil and make the soil healthy. So I'm very excited. I'm glad I did this. Would I do it again? If it was a small enough area, definitely. And I've seen some people who have nifty ways of doing this in smaller areas. Also, a lot of the rye I've seen have been pretty huge by the time before they get terminated. But I'm gonna blame this on the deer. There's been pretty healthy deer browse on this rye. So they did not get to grow nice and long and tall like I've seen in most other videos. But that's another thing done until I won't be touching this till late May, early June. So this is cilantro that I took out of a 3-pack. And there's the roots. And then I'm separating them to individuals, and I'm potting 3 per cup. And I fill the bottom a little bit. Space them out a little bit, and then I fill in. It's very tedious task. water a little bit, get them situated, and they'll bounce back in a couple. So I separated out the cilantro. Not sure if this was the best idea. Hopefully they'll perk up and look better in a few days. What's this? The parsley. I did less separating, except for the first couple. These I left in the clumps. And then over here, the dill are slightly separated. And these are beets that I have to plant out soon. And those brassicas over there and onions that I have to plant out soon. All right, that's that for now.